You're watching The Book Reviewer with Cindy Brady, where we make hardcovers soft. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Book Reviewer with your host Cindy. And I have another book review to share with you, you guys. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I am doing a series called Abram's Daughters by Beverly Lewis. This is the fourth book in the series, and this is called The Prodigal. It has 352 pages and 36 chapters, and this is what this is about. In The Prodigal, Leah Ebersol knows all too well that the truth can be thorny, even heartbreaking. But when an alarming secret is brought to light, she must make another difficult choice, one that could be further complicated by Prodigal, who few expected to return. So that's what this is about. This does have a Kindle edition, you guys. I will put affiliate links in the video description below so you guys can find it if you are interested. I mentioned in another video that I think it's neat when I realized the connection between the book title and the story line or the characters, because most of the time the story line or characters will have something to do with how the book title is connected. This time I'm not really sure if the title The Prodigal was exclusively meant for one character or if it was applicable to other characters as well, because it certainly could have, and maybe it was intentional that other characters were considered to be prodigals. I'm not sure. It took me a couple of days to read through this, you guys, but I enjoyed it. Some parts were a little slow, and it included lots of detail, but the detail was necessary to enjoy the story and to understand what was happening. So there are good things to lots of detail, because with lots of detail, then you can imagine something happening. Like if I just said somebody fell down and they cried. But if I said something like a 2-year-old fell down on a chair to the floor and cried, then you could see how that happened. And it gives you a better visual picture than some child just fell down and cried. I mean, although that does happen, and it more than likely does, much more than we realize. Because if you've had kids like me, you know that they get bumps, bruises, they get hurt no matter kind of what they do. So, again, this is a 5-book series, and this is the 4th book. I will be reading the 5th book just as soon as I can get my hands on it, whether it's an electronic book or a book physically checked out from my library. So that is coming, and then the 5th one is called The Revelation. So, I know what you're thinking. When I think of Revelation, I think of something religious, but it can be something a little bit more non-religious than that. It could be exposing something. It can be something like, "Are you really my mother?" or something huge that people thought to keep covered up for any length of time, no matter what it is. So that's the book review for today. If you've read this book, did you like it? Did you hate it? Or does this book review make you want to read it? Leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Keep reading. Don't stop believing. And we will see you again tomorrow for another book review. Bye, guys.